guys, welcome to another episode of the Genius Podcast. It's your host Halima Magaji, and today I have with me some beautiful, amazing ladies. I have Jennifer, she's our senior product manager, and then I have Oluchi, who is in our customer service team. So today we're going to be talking about, our financial fails and money mishaps that we have made in the past, a lot of mistakes that we've made with our finances in the past. You guys, this topic is long, it's plenty, and I feel like the right set of people to do it is women, because we are the ones. Because we are the ones. One happened to me recently, and I was supposed to buy a course, a marketing course, to improve my knowledge, but I took the money and I bought HD lace. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I now had to start looking helter-skelter.
Did you buy the course?
I had to buy. I now bought it like a month late because I had to wait to do salary again and then reprioritize. But yeah, so I feel like those are like financial mistakes that we make a larger percentage of the time. Are there experiences that you guys have had whereby you made mistakes financially?
Obviously, I mean, every single time. And then, the thing is, when you now spend the money, that's when your head now resets. You're like, God, what did I just do?
Yes. Before I spend the money, I'm always like, God will provide. Another one will come. After I now spend the money and I start recalculating, and I come to realize that another one is not coming till 28th of next month. That's when another one is coming. Oluchi, have you ever had any financial? Oh, Oluchi, please. You guys, Oluchi was supposed to buy fridge. Not buy fridge. We're going to use the money to do something else. Oluchi, what do you use money for fridge for? Her food was not spoiling. Oluchi. Oluchi will not cook small.
Guys, please. This topic is very, very, very.
It's triggering. In a trigger.
For me because I'm the worst spender.
Oh,
like this course thing you just said there. I have like 3 courses that somebody said, oh, you learn this thing, it will help you. I've not learned it till now. And I got the money. If it's not shoe, it's hair. If it's not hair, I'm sorry. It's something. It's something very relevant. Something very relevant.
It's crazy. I have like three financial management apps. Like I literally impute as I spend. I'm planning. I have planned budgets.
You impute. At the beginning of the year, I download all the. At the beginning of the year, everybody's telling you, okay, manage your finance, budgeting, and I download. Or you're in the mood exactly.
Mood.
You impute. I don't even remember.
After a while,
I'm like,
me mom, I will even be imputing, but I'll still be spending recklessly. The app will be telling me larger percentage of your expense is going into food. Halima will continue, wake up the next morning and go and buy food.
So mine is, I don't even have the app.
I already said, let's not deceive ourselves.
I'm not deceiving myself because obviously there was one random money that just came into my hand. I was like, this money we're going to spend you very wisely. I used that money to sleep in one hotel for a night and eat good food.
I need to relax and be taken care of.
I need to relax.
No,
Do you know what happened? It was on a Wednesday, so it felt like if I didn't go to that hotel on Thursday, I was going to have a mental breakdown.
That's actually when you know that you are beginning to have depression. That's when you know that I need to go to the spa. My back is paining me.
I need to go and lie down.
I don't know who this happens to. You just plan the money you have not even received in your account.
Guys.
The money is already gone.
The money hasn't come yet, but
No, I've already planned my month's salary.
This month's salary is gone. It has not entered my account, so it's gone.
Do you know my own is even bad sex that I even message the vendors ahead so that they can be sending me message reminder so that once it drops like this.
Topic is just. I'm
There's
very
one
emotional
daily task book that I bought that I want to buy, Ladypreneur. I've already messaged her ahead. I told her 20th of July by 6 p.m. Just send me a message. But then salary to drop. No, it's really bad.
The thing is, this is a very sensitive topic, especially for women, because sometimes these things can be an addiction and you don't even
realize.
So yes, I was thinking about it. I was like, are you sure something is wrong with me, because why am I doing this to myself? And once that money is gone, I will go home and be like, God, what is this? What am I doing exactly? Am I playing with my life? Am I playing with my life?
Understand?
Yes. Do you know that?
Am I wasting my life?
In this direction, there are times that I actually sit down and I'm fighting either the urge to be financially responsible or the urge to be beautiful. I just splurge my money on hair, I splurge my money on clothes, I splurge it on makeup.
And that's when you now start seeing all the latest Instagram vendors that have the latest. I mean, now I know the Instagram vendor that has the best prices, that has, you just keep seeing them with the latest designs,
Guys,
it's bad.
Guys, so I thought I was going to be financially responsible after the whole hotel thing. Guess who spent money yesterday in ShopRite? A Miniso, to be precise, buying all these small
And I feel like it's always all those impulsive buying, impulsive spending.
It's like if I don't buy this thing now,
who does this happen to? When you buy, you now start asking yourself, do I even really need this thing?
It's even after. Do you know that there are some clothes that I've bought for like 1 year? I've not even. The tag is still on the clothes.
The clothes thing is the worst. So there are some clothes I made of recently. Please tell me who is inviting me to an event. Nobody. Why am I buying event dresses?
No, it's actually bad.
Did somebody remoting me or something?
My own is even food self. Like when we went to Mega Chicken to go and buy food this afternoon. That's I said, I want spaghetti. I want ofada rice. I want jollof rice. Precious had to ask me that Halima, come. What's going on? And I said, no, it's for lunch, dinner, in between lunch and dinner. Just to I had to call myself to order that.
It's really
and it's not when you get to check out. You're checking the money of the food though. When you not get to check out, it's not 10,000 and you want you, but you need to, you need to package your reputation. You need to package your reputation and finish what you started.
I don't really know I don't know what to say if it's a mental problem, but for me, everything. No, for real, the way this thing happens.
But what are ways that people can actually avoid this kind of like money mishaps?
So for me, I think budgeting is actually very, like, top. Budgeting works for me, right? Sometimes. So when you've received your salary and I take out maybe my savings and then I have, let's say 50k, 100k for my spending for the month, and I exhaust it, I know help is not coming from anywhere. I'll just be forced to, live with what I have. Like my normal vendor has posted, I know that I don't have any money from anywhere. So that money is not going to fly from anywhere, and I just have to, resist the urge because I don't want to borrow.
True.
I'm not asking anybody for anything. So whether heaven is falling or not, that money that I have, I will live by it.
I think another thing is getting your priorities right. So there was a time that I was supposed to buy car insurance, auto insurance. I did not buy the auto insurance. I went to go and use the money to go and eat at Terikeza. You can see how useless auto insurance for 1 year compared to Erikeza food.
Don't you?
I love food. Everybody knows that they can sell me and buy me with food. I just go and use the money to eat at Erikeza. That's how on the way back from the Erikeza I had accident. I used like 150k to fix it.
And you would have
just
done insurance and yeah.
So I think getting your priorities right is very important. You need to understand and prioritize what is actually of utmost importance to me. What should I put money into this month? And another thing that's helped me is Piggyvest. I can't even lie. Like apps like Piggyvest, Cowrywise. Even I have 2 accounts on my Providus Bank. One is fixed deposits. I don't touch it. Like it's locked. I can't even withdraw from it. I can only send money into it. Then the other is my normal account. So what I do is I now send, I send money into that, and I know that I'm not touching it. But the thing is that discipline. A good example.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. Like, you have to be disciplined because this budgeting thing, it doesn't work for me.
Tope can attest.
I just have to.
I had this target saving on Piggyvest. It was 100k. You normally do a target, complete a target. So my target was supposed to be 300. Yeah. I didn't put the remaining money. I waited till July 11th. I actually set the time on my calendar. And the minutes that my targets had already elapsed, I collected the money. And today I'm not still there. So you have to be disciplined.
So I wanted to ask you said budgeting doesn't work for you. I wanted to ask, so maybe when you've exhausted all your budgets for the month. I don't know if you actually set out some money too. So what do you do in that instance? You don't have, money is not coming from anywhere. You don't have any money at all. And you shall have pride and you don't want to start calling anybody to. What do you do in that instance?
Should I be honest?
Yeah.
I call my father.
I didn't see that call.
I call my father. I swear, I call him and I cry. Budgeting doesn't work for me. The only thing that works for me is this locking money somewhere. It works for me because I have Access Bank that I locked it. It was they blocked it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to open this account. Let me just leave it there.
Yeah.
And then PiggyVest to locking. Those are the two things. But if I say, oh, this 50K, I'm going to manage it for this period of time. In fact, when I do that, I say 50K for 2 weeks. That 50K will finish in 2 hours. Trust. It's even when I say, if I say, oh, okay, we just, whatever, no budgeting, whatever, that money may actually stay for a long. But the moment I say, no, I'm going to use this money. That's when
your
the spirits will not be like,
your village people will start sending Instagram ads to you.
You start seeing everything in this world. That's why your vendor will now post the best of the best of
Another
the
thing is
best.
that you guys please remove what's it called, post notification for your favorite vendors.
oh.
It's loud. The sub is loud, the shade is loud. Remove post
It's
notification.
not that easy, really.
It's not everything that drop that you need to buy.
You don't want to miss the latest design. Like, you don't want to miss the latest. And that... No, it's hard.
I really
It's
wish
not everything that
online
shop-
shopping was my problem, because online shopping has not been it's not a problem for me. I don't really look at people's posts
I
on
was
Instagram.
just recently
My
recruited,
problem
though.
is the urge. Like, I could just be like, okay, you know what? Let me just dress up. Let me just go and walk
No,
around.
that's why I'm saying that urge is bad.
The
Once
urge-
I'm in
my problem is
my
that
babe
urge.
season,
Is the
and I will not
urge.
use the clothes in my wardrobe for some weird reason. I don't have clothes at that point in time.
Do you get
And
what I mean?
everywhere
Like,
is so full with clothes.
But
it's
I
just
don't have
like, oh,
clothes.
dress up and just
The
step out.
math is not mathing.
Sometimes that stupid urge, I'll be like, okay, you know what? Let's just step out. But let's not do more than 10K. You get? Let's not
That's
do more
not
than
happening.
10K.
That's not
That's
happening.
a lie I lied to myself.
That's not
Thank you.
happening.
From year to year. Right?
That's a lie I lied to myself.
I think another thing is being able. So another thing that I struggle with is Bolt and Uber. Please, let's go off my neck.
I think what
beg.
I struggle with, I know it's going to be hard to believe now, because you can for my face. One thing I struggle with is skincare.
Ah,
God, please,
I feel like
somebody save me from skincare.
I feel like people
tried
always have those guilty
everything.
pleasures.
I try everything I see on
everything
TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm always trying everything I see on TikTok. Like,
Every
somebody just like,
product.
oh hi, try this tonight. What from? Oh, okay, screenshot. Do
You
you have
need
this?
to
Do you have
stop.
this? Like,
You're causing your own problem.
I'm really
You need to
tired.
stop.
Even me, I'm tired of this skincare thing.
And the funny
There
is,
was one
I-
vitamin
Yeah,
C
it's a
serum my
trend
boss
now.
guy. I couldn't use it.
Why?
I used it the first day. I knew it was bad for me. I just knew.
Oh
it was
no,
bad
there
for me.
are some skincare
And the
products I
money
bought
I spent on
recently,
that thing-
like 50K. It pepper me
Guy.
for nights. I use them.
Guy. So what you now do? So do you know what you now do? Do you know what you now do?
I use fan.
this. I use if I buy skincare that is bad for my skin and it costs me a lot of money, I will not use for my body. Maybe on my, on my
Oluchi,
back.
please don't be ridiculous. No, my own,
What do you want me to do?
my
It's
own be
so
peppering me and
expensive.
scratching me. I'll take hand fan and be fanning myself.
Alima,
And so we die here. After I spend that much, we die here. You go walk a bit, you no go walk.
No, that skincare
Let
thing
the
is
cocoa
so
be
bad.
that.
I really need people to stop advertising skincare thing on TikTok. It's
And
really
that's
problem
a
for me.
thing now.
That's a thing now.
was
Hi guys, so I
everywhere.
tried this and then me, I want to try it. It's
Everybody
really bad
shall
now.
have their own vanities.
Yeah.
Every single
We need to learn to
person.
budget
Yeah.
better, actually. We need to learn to prioritize. When your urges come, say, I cast and buy.
Pray.
Because
I think people
sometimes
should start praying.
another thing that happens to me is that I feel like, oh, this is a good deal. If I miss this, I might not see it again. No, I just have to.
Okay,
just
so
it just makes
so
me
you
feel like
guys, this
it's okay
Tinubu
to
era
spend that
thing
money.
is actually making me spend more money, because I will be like, you know what?
Dollar
Everything's
can
going to
rise
be
any point,
expensive. You guys
Make I
are
just pay am
"This will be
now."
expensive. Let me do it now.
Do you know that
Let me
before,
do it
you know all
now.
these like Instagram vendors like Style in Lagos and the West, before I didn't used to buy clothes from them, I was the kind of person that used to sew clothes. But I noticed recently that I started buying things from them because by the time I'm ready to go back and buy, maybe I have an outfit and I feel like, oh, I remember that, oh, this top I wanted to buy will go well with this trouser. Let me go and buy it. Do not say it's sold out. So now,
If you just
I'm even on
see
their
it,
group
Exactly.
chat.
oh my
on
god, the
WhatsApp,
moment
their
you just
whole
see it, you want to just buy
Let me
it
just
and just
buy it.
keep
Let me
it.
just buy it and
Yes.
keep it. Oh.
I know this Lagos lifestyle.
You just want to buy it
Lagos
and keep
just
it.
has a way
Until
of
you buy it and
making
keep it and then you
spend
never
a
find
lot of
anything
money
to wear
because
it
you
with.
want to be up in everything, fashion,
Yeah.
skincare. You know, you just
And-
want to be that person.
Even myself, there are sometimes I duplicate my spending. A good example, Halima will buy full tank on Monday morning, but explain why Halima is using Uber to work. The math is not mathing.
I don't understand.
The
But why
money
do you
is
do
not
that?
nothing.
I don't like driving in Lagos. Lagos drivers are mad. Every time I'm about to enter my car and drive, I now remember that one leg bam I can hit somebody and somebody can hit me. Let me just enter Uber. But it's just ridiculous because I just spent 25K on full tank, and I'll still use that 25K to enter
I don't know
this
if
thing.
this one counts as duplicate spending. So something happened to me recently. I bought something. Normally my color is black. I like black. So my mind was like, buy this thing in black, buy this. I was like, oh, let's try something new. I'm tired of.
two colors.
I now bought it in a different color. I now hated the color. I had to go back and buy the black again.
Oluchi, I feel like beating you. Oluchi, you deserve to be
I was like, why did I
beaten.
just buy my normal black? And now it's off-white I bought. So now I stare at the off-white and I'm like, what am I going to do with you?
It's not even white.
It's not even white,
Off-white
off-white.
of all colors.
Another thing, actually, that's another thing. Another thing is that sometimes I buy. There are so many people that when I'm testing new vendors like for fashion, and I'm like, this outfit is not what it was on Instagram, but I've already bought it.
Yeah.
I've already spent 15k on it.
And you know, the thing is, for me, I feel like, honestly, I don't know about you guys, but once I have money in my account, everything's just doing me spend. There's something to buy.
Once the money hits,
you know,
once the money
there's
hits,
just
you
that
first take it in.
urge.
You first take it in like 5
No.
minutes. Like, oh yeah, the
Me, I'm-
money is it. Then I'll not be like, oh yeah, I will now start lying to myself. I'm gonna be disciplined with this money.
Ah,
No, my
Give
is
me
that
2 hours.
once money enters my account, Bill Gates and I were dragging the trouser.
I'm going to be like, oh, I'm not going to spend. I'm going to be disciplined with this money. I'll not be staring at the money. Mom will be like, are you going to not spend it? Are you going to spend it? I'll be
You
like,
go
no,
spend, I mean, you don't go
no,
spend.
I don't like spending. I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to be disciplined.
No,
I'm going to do this. Before you know it, the moment, let's say it's 200k, the moment maybe a necessary bill makes me spend like 5k, maybe light or something makes me spend like 5k. I'm like, man, I just spend
Started, I
it.
swear.
We've
For example, this earring. You don't believe that this earring, I bought it in 2. I bought 2 of it. Why? In case one gets missing. Halima,
and it hasn't ever gotten missing.
no, do you know, funny enough, this is not the earring that I've never misplaced.
Is that when you do that thing so that will not misplace?
I've never misplaced.
Is that when you do that thing too? But if you say, oh no, I'll be careful with it. Let me buy only one.
One,
that
that's
one we
now
need the next day.
misplaced.
The next day.
Recently, I'm hearing the amount girls spend on skincare, and I'm like,
I bought cleanser for
what are you
25,000.
people saying?
I bought cleanser for 25,000. I was
Girls, they
shaking.
start spending.
I bought
No, that's why I said women are the best to have
I
this
bought
conversation.
I bought
Spend
a
money.
sunscreen. A sunscreen. I saw that sunscreen on somebody's status one time. I was like, oh, this sunscreen, okay, cool. And then I saw it. I needed a sunscreen. I was like, oh, let's try it. 15k. I hate that sunscreen. I hate it. I hate it so much. But every morning I'm slapping it on my face because I don't really buy it.
The money must be used.
The money must be used.
Must be justified.
And the one I like the most is way cheaper than that. Just tell me why didn't I go back to my normal? What am I trying?
That's
now
another
for?
thing. Like
Why am I
testing
trying
new
new
things is
things?
also a thing.
So I have
Like
to
in
go
as
back.
much as you want to be adventurous, there are
Yes.
sometimes that you just, especially your tailor, you guys, you know when they say the grass is not green on the
On
other
the other side.
you know green with tailor.
You know,
Stick
green with
the tailor that you already have.
You know,
oh.
green with skincare too. Once you find something that works
actually.
for you, please stick to
Stick
it.
with
I
it.
have to go back to my serum because I was just testing. As we entered this year, like 2023, I was like, well, let me test this. It was just horrible. I had to go back to my old serum.
But apart from budgeting and then like avoiding duplicates, prioritizing, what are other ways that people can actually mitigate mishaps?
I feel another way people can mitigate mishaps is insurance. I mean, this is not because I work in insurance, but insurance is a thing. And I think a lot of people are not taking advantage of it.
That's
For
true.
instance, I visited the hospital a couple of months back, and I know what I would have spent.
Yeah,
If it
have
wasn't for
insurance.
that one I can
And
attest.
you know that healthcare in Nigeria now,
Oh,
it's a no-go area.
that one I can actually attest
It's
to.
not weird.
Drugs, uncle, prices
Health
of
insurance,
drugs.
medication.
Prices of drugs.
You
I
know-
just bought vitamin C, 5k. That's effervescent vitamin C. 5k.
That's actually,
Why?
Yeah, that's actually another thing that
Why?
saved me because
You
my
need
daily
insurance,
drugs are about
honestly.
everything is about 50k per month, but with
With insurance,
5k
you
insurance,
get
7k
that.
insurance.
Seriously.
I get my
You don't
my
know.
drugs
I mean,
easily.
it sounds like oh, I just gisting. But if you find yourself, God forbid, obviously, if you find yourself in the hospital, your loved one or anyone,
I feel like that there's some spending that are actually necessary. Like you may see it as extra spending, but it saves you in the future.
yes,
I'm thinking about it, gadget insurance. Like for example now, my sister traveled with my second laptop and I had to cover with the blood of Jesus and the laptop before she left because laptop here, I'm wrecked financially. I can't even lie. I know that I don't have
have
the
you guys
money.
seen the prices of phones?
I know. Hey, Jesus!
Guys,
I want to buy a phone from. I
have you
want
seen
to
the
buy a
price
phone.
of-
You're saying I have to pay 80k monthly.
Guys,
I be 180k monthly.
Now imagine they
prices
steal
of
your
phone.
phone. God forbid, they will not steal your phone.
Don't say that too. Don't say it as a joke. Don't even say it as a joke because
No, you'll be wrecked. You'll be wrecked financially.
Because
Where do you want
and
to start from?
you think you know there's this thing happening everywhere, not even just in Lagos. This whole I've heard about oh, I was robbed, oh, my phone was stolen, oh, my phone was
goodness.
snatched, just within space of 2 months. You're going to see like
Yes.
3 people that have, and it's not like, oh, they were in public vehicles.
Yeah.
Somehow these things just happen.
Happen. So you guys,
Your phone just
please.
fall and break.
Oh, that one is even the worst. Alright guys, before we round up, or we are using this to round up, we're about to play a who is more likely to game. So whoever it is that you think is more likely to, you just mention the person's name or point to the person. So let's go. First question, who is more likely to spend their entire salary on a shopping spree? Oluchi? It did for body. Who is more likely to splurge on a lavish vacation without budgeting for it? Halima, I can't even lie, like I know I'm the one. Who is more likely to lose track of their expenses while on a vacation? I think that's because for her to not use financial management app, she started with it, but she did not continue with it. That's something that Jennifer can do. Who is more likely to save money for a specific goal but end up spending it on something else? Oluchi.
Yes.
She access to that full chest.
Who is more likely to be lured by flashy advertisements and buy things they don't need?
I wish my problem was advertisement, but that's not my problem.
Who is more likely to take out a loan for a luxury item they can't afford?
Oluchi.
No, I don't take out loans. I don't take out loans. Salima.
Do you know, funny
I don't
enough,
take out loans.
that's one thing I avoid.
I don't actually take out loans.
Like,
I
that's
need to
one
sleep
thing.
well at
No
night.
matter what, God bless you.
I need to sleep well
No
at
matter
night.
what,
I can't
I
be
like
thinking
peace of
about the
mind.
money I'm owing you.
I don't used to do loans.
Yeah, I can't. I don't do loans.
I do not do
That's what I said.
loans.
The money has finished.
Yeah, if you finish it.
Even students loan, no, anything loan, no, I don't
I
do.
don't know.
I don't do.
Loan
Someone
is
wanted to
not
offer
my
me loan
thing.
for a business. I
And
say I don't do.
I think
Let me be using my small salary.
The thing I hate about loans is that interest.
Apart from the interest, a
Interest.
peace of mind.
Yeah,
You know,
I
you
just
just
interest
your
on some
head,
of these.
in your brain,
These
you're like,
people.
there's just this load on you.
Yeah, do you know that
like, you
I
get-
kept mentioning it's that Fair Money. I signed up for Fair Money's app to see what the app was like. So they were like, "Oh, what's this thing is worthy of is 250, 250,000." Do you know these people have come like 5 times to collect that loan?
They will be after you to collect
I say
it
I
now.
don't do before I default now, and my picture will be. Even people will message you, send messages, and
And
if you
aside
know
that, if I'm
Halima,
owing you money, let's say I'm owing bank 250k, and then someone just sent me 250k. Now I'm thinking of paying the money instead of
so
enjoying
using
my
it for
money.
what I want,
Instead of
what I
enjoying
can
my money.
budget it
No,
for.
I hate
No, I hate loans.
I hate loans.
Who is okay? So who is more likely to forget to track the expenses in your budgeting app? Jennifer, how does it feel? How does it feel? Who is more likely to choose the more expensive option when eating out with friends?
Eating out
When
with
eating
okay, no, food is not my thing.
Halima,
I don't know why. I
it's
don't
just
spend.
you. He's screaming your name. Screaming your name.
Who is more likely to buy the latest fashion item even if it's way above their budget?
I'm not.
I can't wait for that thing to be. It's you.
You guys, what's going
It
on?
is you.
No, but when it comes to fashion, me, I can go all the way out though. No. For me to look good, I can go all the way out. Who's more likely to treat themselves to buy their expensive self-care products just because?
Skin is skin already.
Oluchi, how does it feel? Oluchi that went to a hotel because she was having mental breakdown.
Guys, no.
I aspire to be like you.
I know.
You and Dangote, there's no difference. Even Dangote does not even spend his money like that. Oh my god. But I can't believe that you went to a hotel.
Just for a night.
What was the rationale?
At that point, I just felt I was going to die if I keep staying in my house.
What put your AC? Let's have put AC for by your bed.
No, for real, let's
there a
agree
difference?
let's agree that hotel rooms is a different vibe, please. Agree with me right now because you can't tell me no, it's a different vibe.
But it's the same bed
Depends
and
on the
AC.
hotel anyway.
It's a different vibe for me. Oh,
But
I'm
same
being
bed and
served. Everything is being brought to me, and I'm not washing plates after. Like,
Okay, that's your problem.
Oluchi get problem.
like, are you? No, hotel vibe.
But
is
yes,
different.
guys, I hope you were able to learn from this. I learned about budgeting. I learned about actually paying that extra thing for insurance as opposed to, facing a bigger financial problem in future, being able to plan ahead for the future. I hope you guys were also able to learn women. We need to
Screaming
stop
our
certain
names.
things.
Seriously.
Let's go of that bone straight.
Oh my god.
Ah,
no.
it's
Unsave that hair folder that you have on your Instagram.
Really?
Unsave the post.
At the end, you need to. I don't endorse this message. I don't endorse this message. because
Unsave that post.
You can. I'll save everything, but
Stick
please, hair.
to your
Stick to
tailor.
hair. Stick to hair, please.
Stick to your tailor. Stop doing Dora the Explorer with other people that will end up disappointing you and you waste money for nothing. Well, I was able to learn a lot. I hope you guys were also able
It
to.
was a good time.
And you guys should, subscribe to our channel and, follow us, like, and watch out for the next episode.
Bye.
And it's a wrap, guys, for today. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, My Cover Genius. And also don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and even LinkedIn, like you do not want to miss the updates at My Cover Genius. And if you'd love to purchase insurance products, you know the place to be, www.mycovergenius.com. Thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you the next time.